Prater to kick off for Detroit.
2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Return. The Cardinals. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go, defense. Let's go. Here we go. 56, the mark, boys. 56.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And right away, he lost the football. And the Lions have recovered. Opening drive fumble, and the 4 miscues that they had last week. 4 turnovers, Charles. So this is a bad trend.
And, Brandon, you and I both know that they didn't just ignore what happened last week. They focused on it, tried to get better. And when it happens here again in this game, the head coach is going to see that as a direct reflection on his message to the team, and it's not sinking in.
It all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Tackle made.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. He showed his shiftiness and his explosion to take him all the way down near the goal line.
Love that description, and it creates momentum. Maybe you hand it to him again since he's got it going, or do you fake it to him and throw it to a teammate? Right now, the options are wide open.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
To DeAndre Swift. Touchdown.
DeAndre Swift. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead.
The point after.
It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Cardinals nothing. Matt Prater.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray a give. This is Drake. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Murray. And this one caught by Max Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a first down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson.
Stafford's pass.
Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Third and long, it's Stafford. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted by the
first quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the Pro Bowler, was his intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. the gun, Stafford. It's caught. Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That's on the former first-rounder Taylor Decker. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Here's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Is good.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early, as they've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, Murray, flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Lions 10, Cardinals 0.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
After the run, now Stafford going to throw. Gets it quickly to Galladay.
Pass. Complete.
Terrific catch and a big chunk of yardage gained by Kenny Galladay, and that's exactly what he does. That's why he's so dangerous downfield. Highest average yards per reception among NFC receivers in 2019 at over 18 yards per catch. He has the length and really has a nose for the football, especially when they put the ball in the air and he goes up and gets it. Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Stafford on 1st down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A big play there, 34 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go through a strip. Check back.
Murray now on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That was a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, it wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong, he's part of the passing game as well, but maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, he might want to have a few words to say to us about that later, but I am still going with you on that one. Wide receivers work on a little bit more.
Hey, watch 13, watch 13. 40's the mark. Squeeze. Boys. Hey, Larry. Check. Press down.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Drake. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Now the former Sun Devil, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal try.
A 29-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Agnew on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 27. Here's Kerryon Johnson, 3rd-year man from Auburn. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Devondre Campbell, the one who fought his way in there to make the play.
24-yard line.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Stafford. He finds his man Johnson. Powering his way forward. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a 1st down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
6-yard line.
10. Under 10. 10. Check.
Now Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
4th down.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
Their own 1-yard line.
Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
From his own end zone now, it's Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And he is out of bounds up past the 10. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing on first down is Murray. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked by Tracy Walker. There they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Kerryon Johnson. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions add on to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Desmond Trufant. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. This one complete to Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, 59 yards. And the Cardinals cut into that lead.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Now they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A couple of extra defensive bats in the ball game here on 3rd and 6. Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Intended receiver there was Quintez Cephas. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He hit his first, this one from 38. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 21. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
He's checking.
Back to throw. Stafford. A slant to Jones. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Detroit.
Stafford's pass.
Marvin Jones. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the third quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in. Already that quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Murray going deep for Hopkins. And some room to maneuver. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. He finds Hopkins complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Murray now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he hits Drake. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
Single receiver, single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, it's complete to Drake. Kenyon, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
At the 49-yard line.
1st down, Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Fitzgerald on the slant. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
That's a gain of 7.
The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Murray to air it out again. Escaping the pressure right. And now here is another interception. Picked by the rookie Jeff Okudah. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. But all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
But just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down right at the line.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Once again, it's Swift. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he's on to punt for Detroit. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So possession goes over here on the punt. The Cardinals will take over at their 20-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 20. He starts by handing this off to Drake. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 41. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. Stafford going to give it to Swift. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st down, Swift. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Matthew Stafford. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Lions offense cashes in with 6. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Lions 47, Cardinals 10.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. It's caught right side by Daniels. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Number 81.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 29-yard line.
He finds it open. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions take advantage of the turnover to put up 6.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Lions 54, Cardinals 10.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Detroit.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now Murray again. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
12 yards.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, 40's Mike right there.
And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. They'll run on first down. Johnson. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
DeAndre Swift.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
First down, Detroit.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Swift on the counter, and he'll get this one down to about the 27.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 2nd down, Swift. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Brings up 3rd down.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, That'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll try it now with Swift. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game.
Final score, Lions 54.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up